with your old law to circumvent due process?
An old law? Not as old as the Constitution. We still pay attention to that, don't we?
But some would say this is...
How many more terrorists do you plan on deporting to El Salvador?
John, they're trying to get us on an old law.
Yeah. Awesome.
I mean, we still pay attention to the Constitution, don't we? I mean, that's what he said. I mean, we do. We do pay attention to the Constitution, and these people want to prop it up any chance they get when it's on their side, when it's kind of backs up their argument, and then they want to throw it away when it doesn't. That's how these people operate. You know, they have no loyalty to the Constitution, to the country, to the American people.
Yeah, 100%. And that perfectly plays into the point that we were just making, how it's not about upholding the law. For them, it is about keeping these immigrants here because that's what they think is moral. So when our side drums up some old, statute that no one's ever heard of to win, they pound their fists and come up with whatever. And, the dumb ones will say, well, it's an old law. But my point is that I think we talk about the divide a lot, the divide on the right. The split is coming. I guess I'm wondering at some point it's going to come to the point where we are going to have to, like our side politically is going to have to say what you and I are saying right now, which is we just got to win. I don't really care what the law says. We have to defeat our enemies. We have to lock them up without being found guilty in a court because we know they're evil. We know that they've done these horrible things, even though I can't prove it. We've seen them do it, but they destroy the evidence. Whatever.
They are an enemy of the people, the people of America, Americans, if you will. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, friend good, enemy bad. They want to destroy the thing that we love. And so we have to stop them from doing it. I mean, you can argue for a just court, innocent until proven guilty all you want. But once you realize that, to quote a famous philosopher, these people want you dead, raped, and in prison, and they think it's funny. So you kind of have to return fire, Josh.
Yeah. And I guess
before you go through all this justification of, let's try them and set them free so they can run off to Greece and Israel to non-extradition countries. I mean, these people are evil. They want you dead, broke, raped, and in prison. I mean, that's what they want to do.
Yeah, and I guess the point I'm making is the last thing I'll say on it, at least for now, is we do need to hold the facade of, like for us, I mean, we need to hold the facade of, we're just doing what's right constitutionally for as long as we can, because a sad fact is the boomers do believe that. They would oppose us because they believe in the Constitution not morality.
I want to make the point kind of against the boomers. The Constitution is amendable. And it's not a living document like the Bible is, but it's a living document in that it can be changed. So you owe no allegiance to a document that can be changed, right? That allegiance should be to the Bible, and then you kind of obey the laws of the land. Mm-hmm. And so the Constitution is that thing that should be amended to, well, I would say back to where it started at.
Yeah.
But there's so much contradiction built within the Constitution now that a large part of it means nothing, right? What is freedom of association? There is no freedom of association anymore, mm-hmm. right? This is why you have to bake the cake. Mm-hmm. This is why you have to do the decorations for the gay wedding, right? Mm-hmm. There is no freedom of association anymore. This is why you have to hire the person not based on anything, race, sexual orientation, mm-hmm. skin color, whatever it is.
Right. And just to finish the thought, what
is free speech? Like, all of these things are contradicted within the Constitution. So if you hold an allegiance to the Constitution, which contradiction are you going to hold up?
Mm-hmm. And that's my point. That just to finish my thought, that's the point. Is it's like, I think we need to start being honest about our intentions enough to keep up the facade, but not enough to come across as a straight up liar. Because I don't think we're going to get anywhere with
I don't think we
lying.
even have to do that. I think we just have to understand where we come from, meaning late 1600s up until like mid 1800s. If we can understand that is the people that is America, that is what built America, that is where we come from, and then push that moral good on the people that exist now that are ancestors of those people, not new arrivals, that then we can move forward and define America as it ought to be defined.
Right. Which is why I think we on the right need to say what you just said, which is the Constitution is a living document that's designed to be changed with the times. We need to stop concerning ourselves so much with how it once was at our own expense.
We need to progress back to where we came from.
Exactly. Because the left hates where it was. The left hates the way the country was when the Constitution was founded. The Constitution is their like hindrance, but
they hate the thing itself.
Yes,
but
they can get around it because they have all the courts, because they have all of Congress, because they have majorities.
Well, because they have no loyalty to the country and to the people.
What we need to do is we don't need to play the same game where we manipulate the Constitution as it, like the understanding of it as it is. Let's just go ahead and say, let's make the Constitution the way we want it to be. That way, once we gain the power, we're not like straight up lying. Because if you do what Trump says, where we need to, or Ben Shapiro, whoever, where it's like, let's get back to the Constitution. No. Let's not get back to the Constitution. Let's make America great again. Let's make the Constitution and all its amendments great again. That's what we need to be saying.